Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Pisces. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, your person's energy, we have the Tower, Aries, Scorpio. All right, you're showing up as the Fool, Aries energy. And what's going on between the two of you, we have the Queen of Pearls in reverse. So it could be that neither one of you is emotionally giving to this connection, but the Queen of Pearls or the Queen of Cups in reverse for me, Pisces, is often a card of high drama. So it looks like there's been it's either been very draining, a fight or an argument, some sort of separation, or it's like neither one of you are giving emotionally the way you normally do. You both might be feeling a little bit drained here. Now your person, the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy, they're definitely in their head. They're overthinking things. If they've gone quiet or they've gone silent or they ghosted, it's because they're experiencing this Tower. They're experiencing a major upheaval, some sort of shock. And it feels difficult. It really does. It feels difficult. But the Hermit energy in reverse tells me, Pisces, that this person is going to come out of hiding. Okay, they are going to be communicating. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this Tower. Yeah, the Magician energy in reverse. Now, this is my Mercury retrograde card, and I was trying not to go there, but it's coming through. So again, you may be hearing from this person between, today, we started Mercury retrograde on the 26th, between, now and the 20th of March. The Magician energy in reverse tells me that your person isn't communicating, they're not taking action, but they will at some point during this Mercury retrograde. This person may feel like they don't have their life in order, or they might feel like they don't have enough to offer you, okay, or that you're out of their league. Okay, so let's see how they're viewing you. They're viewing you as the Three of Swords. They know that you're feeling heartbroken. They know that you're feeling upset. You may be starting something new, because this Fool card, your energy, it looks like you kind of have your back to this person or to this connection. So maybe you're starting something new here. Maybe they got wind of that. All right, so let's see your energy, the Fool card. You're ready for a new beginning. You may have your back to this connection. Yeah, and we see Temperance energy. You're handling everything with grace and ease, even if it doesn't necessarily feel that way internally. Temperance energy here as well tells me that you're focused on your own healing. You're holding back. You're trying to see things from a bigger picture. You're finding emotional balance, and most likely you're doing that. You're grounding. You're regulating on your own. All right, you're viewing this person as the Sun card, Leo energy. So you may feel like this person is heavily in their ego. That can be somebody who maybe, refused to, show up with accountability, refused to take your needs into concern, refused to listen, somebody that, maybe you feel was arrogant with you, my way or the highway type energy. But I'm also getting that a lot of my Pisces, like you're such a highly intuitive sign. And so with the Sun in reverse, it's like you also know that even if this person isn't talking to you right now, and maybe they're like posting pictures and acting like everything's fine, like deep down, you know they're experiencing a major paradigm shift and a Tower moment. You know that they're overthinking, and behind the scenes, they're kind of sweating here. So the Queen of Pearls in reverse does indicate some sort of drama here between the two of you. Now, it can also be some sort of third party, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Your person is viewing the relationship as the Two of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like this person is thinking about some sort of new beginning. They're passionate about you, but they're also feeling a little bit stuck, and they're still reviewing the past. They're still reviewing what happened between the two of you. And Pisces, you're viewing the connection as the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're in this flow state. Again, we're in Pisces season. We're in your energy. We're in a Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So you're feeling like in this flow state, like let it go and everything's going to work out. And a lot of you maybe, I don't know why I can't speak, and I'm like spittling back here. Sorry, I'm just cracking myself up there. But with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, like you're letting it go and you're letting it flow. And you're like, it feels like you're not that stressed. And your person really is. Now, whether that's the case or not, but your energy is coming through as quite balanced and quite grounded, regulated, but you're showing up as the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So we have the King and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Like you saw or sensed that this was a real potential power couple energy, a perfect match, but you're feeling emotionally drained, and it's like you're not giving emotionally to this right now. I kind of feel like you're using the oh well principle here, Pisces. Like what, this happened, and I'm not going to dwell on it too long, even though you are a very emotional and empathic sign. You know what's going on here. But at the same time, it's like you're focused on your balance and your own grounding. So you're in a very regulated space, even if it doesn't feel that way. So let's see what we need to know about this person. All right, we see broken heart. They want to heal things. They don't want this to end in heartbreak. They don't want you to be with somebody else. Yeah, but with their heart chakra is coming out imbalanced, so possibly not being able to give and receive love the way that you need. Maybe they weren't able to receive what you were offering. I mean, I could see that with the Magician in reverse, but this also indicates, strong heartbreak, a real big sense of loss here, Pisces. And we have Angel of Strength. So again, this may be somebody who's operating heavily out of their ego. The Angel of Strength in reverse also indicates that this person needs to build up strength and courage before they make a move. And we see man holding a coin. They do want to invest in this connection. I do see this as somebody that doesn't want to let this go. Okay. So let's see what else we need to know about them. Anything else we need to know about them? What else is going on with them? What else do we need to know about them? Yeah, unexpected income. So for some of you, this person, this is like an unexpected loss. Okay, they weren't expecting this Tower energy. And we see coffin, yeah, and they're really worried that it's over, or this ending came as quite unexpected to them. All right, or this, this fracture, this fissure here. So Pisces, let's see what's going on with you. Advice and guidance, what's going on here with my Pisces. All right, so we see house. You are feeling a bit destabilized here with the house in reverse. Some of you, maybe you moved out. But really, I just feel like, this has been destabilizing for you, even though you are quite regulated despite that. And yeah, and you do think about this person, okay? You are thinking about this, but you're also very heavily focused on you and being grounded, okay? So let's see if there's anything else we need to know about this connection at this point in time. Is there anything else we need to know about this connection? Is there anything else we need to know about this connection? Yeah, someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. It may be both of you. I mean, we see that coming through a bit in your energy, but I definitely feel it more from them. All right, and we have weight. The timing isn't quite right here. All right. All right, let's see what might be holding this person back. Is there anything else we need to know here? Anything here that might be holding this person back? Yeah, I'm afraid it's too late to take action, so they may feel like too much time has passed here. Okay. Again, Magician energy in reverse. And I want to call you and hear your voice. Okay, so that's what they would like to say to you. All right. They miss you. They want to talk, but they're worried that maybe it's too late. They've let this go on too long. Okay, let's see what else we need to know about them. What might be holding them back here? Anything we need to know about them that might be holding them back? Okay, insecurities. Yep, that's that Magician energy in reverse. That's the Hermit card in reverse. So they need to work on building their confidence so that they feel safe in the relationship. Their insecurities may have gotten the best of them here. and you feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. So they do feel like it might be too risky right now. Again, they're lacking confidence. We see that all over this reading. You see it with the sun in reverse. It's coming through as the angel of strength in reverse. All right, and let's see, what are their very next actions towards my Pisces? What are their very next actions towards my Pisces, please? Queen of Coins, not really investing. This person might be also under the weather. I don't know if they got sick or they've just been, you know, like just feeling really low. Yep, this is that obsession energy stuck in their head. All right, Wheel of Fortune, and we see that. So it's like they're planning on coming towards you, but they need to get out of this energy first. You know, the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Pearls or the Queen of Cups in reverse can be a bit of woe is me, I'm the victim, throwing myself a pity party, being kind of anxious, depressed in their head, replaying events. But then the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords, I really don't know why I can't speak. I am going to blame Mercury retrograde. The Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune tells me, though, that they will come kind of rushing towards you at some point, again, over the next couple of weeks. Yep, Magician energy in reverse, my Mercury retrograde card, but it's also speaking to this person's insecurities, my lovely Pisces. All right, let's see what Spirit's advice and guidance is for you. What's Spirit's advice and guidance for my Pisces, please? Advice and guidance for my Pisces, please. Okay, acceptance. You may be disappointed with a recent outcome, but remember, if one door closes, you're being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. All right, and break free. All right, so some of my Pisces, there's a lot to think of. This may not be the connection for you, but you're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Absolutely, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit saying, take charge, step up. You're taking a back seat in a relationship or a situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. And it feels like that's exactly what's going on here in your energy. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.